It turned tragic. The driver visited his dad. But they saved me. He pulled out his card and cash, movie hero style. If you're in trouble, just give me a call. Ahua looks at the address and realizes it's their destination, quickly pulling out her club card like a sales pro. To everyone's surprise, the driver knows this place well. The owner is her fiancé. A clear plot twist. Though not in favor, she can't control her daughter's love. No tears. All she can do is sincerely wish them well. When they arrive, they realize the chubby guy is actually the local mob boss. But he's not a typical movie villain. He enthusiastically introduces his saviors. They insist on crashing the wedding, though they're a bit shy about joining the feast. It's diaper change time, and guess who's up? The girl. Just then, the groom shows up. When she sees him, Ahua quickly pulls out that photo. She instantly recognizes the woman as Sachiko. Her husband drinks, gambles, and debts pile up. Sachiko even borrowed money for plastic surgery, and now the debt is a mountain. If you want her to pay, good luck unless Ahua has something for her. The groom's only option is to call for reinforcements. But when old Jin sees the groom, he goes pale because it turns out he's the one who came for the debt. This is why he and his wife split. He's boiling with revenge. But unexpectedly, a rather peculiar waiter appears. She points a gun at the mob boss, and at the critical moment, the groom heroically steps in to take the bullet. Seeing this, she has no choice but to flee, grabbing the newly diapered girl as a hostage. A couple of shots ring out, and the girl's eyes go wide. Who knew the killer was a cross-dressing guy? The killer aims the gun, speaking sharply in English, leaving the girl shaking her head in confusion. She even tries fake English to talk to the killer as Ahua and Old Jin dash out. They see the girl getting carted off, and Old Jin decides it's time to throw in the towel. They're just street wanderers, and making it this far is already quite an achievement. Best leave the rest to the cops. But Ahua feels they are all family. Old Jin's abandonment riles her up, and she storms off. Meanwhile, the girl is dragged into an alley and is horrified by the needles on the ground. She tries to escape, but is dragged in forcibly. As Old Jin leaves alone, he suddenly feels a little guilty. Meanwhile, she drowns her sorrows in booze, when suddenly she spots an old man lying in the street, just like her. If you didn't know better, you'd think they were father and son. But she's hit rock bottom now. Old Jin takes her to a place to rest. Her last wish is to sit peacefully, then give Old Jin a good fortune back. After enjoying her last sip, as she plans to take off, Old Jin spots a poster on the wall. This poster shows the same place as in the family's photo, and just then, a gang of punks appears behind Old Jin. They say, "We're here for a spring cleaning next year," but they're really just bullying helpless wanderers like Old Jin. They even drag out the deceased old man, and all of Old Jin's remaining savings are snatched away. Meanwhile, Ahua calls the killer. Feeling uneasy, she hears the news about the shooting, sending the driver into a panic. But at Ahua's insistence, the driver has no choice but to comply. After all, he definitely doesn't want to marry her. What they didn't expect was that the girl comes out completely unscathed. The girl is feasting at the killer's wife's house, experiencing breast milk for the first time in her life. Though they speak different languages, they communicate effortlessly. Seeing her father is a cop, the girl shares why she ran away. Turns out her dad is a cop too, but she got mad about losing her beloved cat, and in a panic, she stabbed him. Fearing arrest by her dad, she ran away and never returned. Perhaps sensing something, the girl suddenly bursts into tears. Luckily, everyone is safe and sound. In the end, it proved to be just a false alarm without any accidents happening. However, the girl notices that Ahua's face looks a bit flushed. It is cold and dark outside, but for the sake of the girl, she needs to ask her foster mom for help. She never dreams she'd return someday, and when she sees her daughter, she can't help but shed it. After being abandoned by her parents, she was taken in by a caring boss, but shockingly, Old Jin is in there too. She almost lost her life going back for something the thugs took, thanks to a passing shopkeeper who saved her. Her mom tells Ahua the old guy lying down is actually a beggar, but she doesn't realize she's in the same boat. Since causing a ruckus at the shop, Ahua has been living on the streets. Turns out she was working here and got into a fight with a customer. Mom thinks it's just more money, but Ahua's safety is her priority. However, they've acquired a new clue, prompting them to embark on their journey before the break of dawn. Old Jane brought back a poster with an address, so they just need to follow that. When tired, find a free diner to crash. When hungry, dumpster dive for some grub. If all else fails, find an old pot to make a fire. At least it'll feel like home. When the snow eases, the girl plans to shop and is greeted by an astonishing sight outside. The building she sought for days is right there. Everyone is reluctant to face it.